We are nearing the end of this great game. As much as I've been enjoying it, all good things must come to an end. And the one thing that kind of surprised me is that people were kind of critiquing this game and saying, well, it's a little bit short, a little bit on the short end, but I feel like I've been streaming it for, I don't know, like 14, 15, maybe 16 hours, and we're not quite done yet. So I feel like that's a pretty good length for like what is at full price a $20 game. And full disclosure, I did receive a review copy for this game. So I didn't buy this game. It was provided to me by the game's publisher. But B-U-T-T, but I feel like if I were tasked with choosing, I would say, yeah, this game is worth it. I do enjoy it a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the final level of the game. 1,340 tentasquids tall. Now, I don't exactly know about tentasquids as a unit of measurement, but maybe I'm just missing out. Yes, that's right, Olga, yes. I never miss anything unless somebody calls me ma'am. Which is exactly what Sam did when he first met her. Yes, Ledov, that's right. That was what inspired him to fight Mental, was that his studio got destroyed. So he wants to rebuild the studio and write some banger songs about his journey. Father Mikhail. I'm guessing that must be a character from Serious Sam 4, because I don't recognize that name at all. That's the one game in the series I've yet to play. When Igor gazes at them witch brides, I can throw some stuff at him too. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, Natasha. Oh, I get it. She's jealous. She's jelly. A lot of tentasquids. Okay, so that's all the quotes then. I was thinking maybe there'd be some more. I do appreciate that you'd have some loading screen interactions. Being able to cycle through quotes and such. But yeah, there's only a limited number. All right, so here's our stats. So far we have a very... I mean, I guess it's a good looking score. I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, that was from the previous one, rather. From the previous level. Because, yes, here we had did just kind of a little quick save right before approaching this next checkpoint.
I've seen it all.
And we're full on a lot of things. We don't have full rockets, but just about everything else other than, I guess, C4. We're doing pretty well. So, I guess we shall approach, I guess, with just kind of the default standard stuff. I feel like the AK-47s are often pretty reliable. We got full health, we got full armor, which is nice to see. Turn the audio up a little bit on my side so I can hear things properly. Once we finish this game, which will most likely be tonight, probably not even too terribly long into tonight, we will then switch gears and play some unmodded Noita, which I haven't played in about a week and a half, I think. So it's been a hot minute. So I definitely remove myself, and I'm going to keep smacking my mouse into it. One thing I want to do, of course, is do more explorification, and I wonder I can, like, cheese this at all? I don't know. So you see that little spot over there? It's like, maybe that's a thing, but at the same time, I don't think you can hop on these rocks, so maybe not. Try to watch for secrets, or like at least super obvious places where things could be hidden. Now, that's interesting. They're giving us cannon ammo right here. And we are approaching this giant whale spaceship thing. I see that things are exploding seemingly on their own, which is a little worrisome. It says, "Welcome to Russia." Very good. Very good. Alright, so yes, armor is full. All these things are full. Oh. Some of these freaking things. So yeah, we'll just stick with this for a bit because these guys are fairly easy to take out. I see we have these bad boys, these blue boys. Ouch. There we go. Those big blue guys are not too bad. These are all relatively simple things to fight, I would say.
My boomstick is hungry.
There's boomstick hungers. That's TMI. Let's keep schmoving. Nice little, like, sad, rusted over kids' playground amongst all the death and dismemberment that we're causing. Actually, I was kind of surprised that they were noticing me. I was like, well, I mean, I guess if they just want me to just go for it, then all right. Just popped his head. That's always satisfying. Popped it like a balloon. That's the explosions were. Oh wait, no, the explosion's something else then. That's happening like kind of off screen. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Now, the fact that we're seeing explosions kind of beyond the playing field is a little bit strange. Something tells me we're going to be interacting with those things ourselves sooner than later. No other secrets to speak of. Let's keep schmoving. Electricity full. Well, that's no good. I need to be using more of this thing then, because that gun is the bestest. Oh, okay, now might be my chance. Oh, this guy's here. I was like, wait, why can't I hurt that other dude? Alright, so we did get that guy, right? Oh, this guy's still here. That guy's like jumping around. Oh, wimbly bimbly. So I got sniped a little bit. Still just a little bit tore up there.
I'm your giant bomb!
You guys seem to know about something that I don't. Oh, it's another sniper guy. Except I can't even see him. It's possibly actually just took him out before I even noticed him. I'm gonna go back and grab that health and ammo or armor that we'd left behind. Because now I have room for it mysteriously. The darndest thing. Turns out getting the shit kicked out of you makes you lose health and armor in this game. It's the strangest concept. Alright, more armor here. I think that's just standard armor, although we have room for it now, so I'll try to see if I can find a way to grab that. Yeah, I kind of want to like see if I can keep exploring this way. Yeah, I think the idea is that they're like carpet bombing around here or something. And I'm guessing that eventually we'll be fighting those things ourselves, but it has yet to happen. Right, here we go. This looks encouraging. Now, the big question is will this spawn big scary things that will take steaming dumps in my mouth? Without me asking. So far the answer is no. In fact, it's strangely quiet around here. I was like, I wonder. I wonder indeed. Oh, it's one of these. It's one of these. These are awesome. Let's do one of these then.
You know, I believe the Earth will be free one day.
Whenever we find these extra super duper secrets, it's a good time. Secret classic areas, man. These are the best. Except I came here not very well prepared. I probably should have had different things equipped. Because the clear skeletons are really hard to deal with in close quarters. So yeah, I'll probably have to go in there with a different kind of weapon. Those clear skeletons don't fuck around, man. Now the question is, when was the lost autosave? Okay, it was right before. That's probably for the best. I'm gonna go over the machine with the minigun. Oops. Yeah, truth be told, the clear skeletons are like kind of always hard to deal with. Like I don't really have a strategy on like what's the best strat other than just try to not be close to them. That's like my strat. Try to approach from a distance if that's an option, and if it's not, then try to have more health. That's the strat. Yo, Quirky, what's up, friend? Good to see you. We're playing some serious Sam. We just encountered what is called a classic game secret mode, or like secret map, where for those who've never played any of the Serious Sam games before, this isn't really that impressive. But for those of us who have played this game in the past, or the older games at least, this is actually one of the older maps, like that has been kind of reimagined in the current game, at least. It's one of the older maps that's been included as like a little extra bonus secret, which is really fun. And I love goofy stuff like this, so I am very much all about it. Door's locked. Oh, okay. In that case, there's something else I must need to do then. And I explode it? I can't remember. Because I'll admit, I actually don't remember this particular stage. Wonder if there's something I should destroy. It's not just a matter of blowing up the door. As nice as that would be. That's right, yeah, for the old timers, that's right, yes. And I am one of the old timers. Oh, this guy's still. Why wasn't he shooting at me then? What in the world? That dude was just there, just staring me down. I almost wonder if it was a glitch, maybe. Well, now will it open? It do open. Oh, that might have been it then. I was hoping it'd be a little bit longer because the previous one was a little bit more like involved. Got lots of armor out of it. I like it does the like the old timey sound effects too. That's really good. Oh, okay, that was a really quick one then, man. I that first one we did was a little bit more, yeah, more involved and more I would say more fun too, more challenging, but still it's a good little break from the norm. Anything else around here? Let's see. Can we translate this one? It says, go get him, Olga. Yes, good old one-eyed Olga, who is a very, it's very good that she is on our side. She's a good lady and good at killing bad guys, which is good. That's a helpful skill to have. All right, what could this possibly entail? I don't know. I shall go in with grenade launch ready.
Wait. I know them. This is Pavlov's squad.
Who did this? Something's wrong. I don't like this.
What do you mean?
Shit!
Like the low polygon models getting loaded in very, very briefly. What's up, Arctic? Good to see you, bud. Got an MS Paint challenge. I haven't done one of those in a minute. Not Ivan. Let him go.
You should be glad to see me, Stone. The universe has given you a second chance. Surrender, and your friend lives.
Let him go.
Don't you see what's happening, Stone? Don't you see how pointless this whole...
I think this is one of the guys from the one game in the series I've yet to play, the previous one.
You win battle after battle, and yet you're still losing the war. And friends keep dying. Make the pragmatic choice, Stone. Stop resisting. Play your part.
Don't listen to him. Better be dead than surrender to this goddamn padla.
Wrong answer.
No. One of our only friends. Yo, Ivan went out like a fucking boss though. He said, nah, fuck this. I don't even want you to surrender.
Pay for this.
So he's probably the big bad that we're chasing then.
So did I, but I guess that was wishful thinking. You guys okay?
We're fine. Not sure we can climb over that.
Oh, okay,
mess,
so we're
though.
separated from the crew.
Is there another way to the dam?
Yes, we're actually closer to it than you. You'll have to make a little detour.
All right, stay there. Find a place to lay low. I'll make my way alone this time.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen, Stone.
Think about your team, man.
We are fine, and we're ready to kick some ass for Ivan.
That's my
It's what he would have wanted.
I see you at the dam, Sam.
Killing monsters and slugging vodka like a boss. All right, let's do that MS Paint challenge. Thanks to Mr. Arctic. Our poor friend Ivan met a very grisly end, but he went out like a fucking baller. He wasn't no punk. He wasn't no chump. He spit in that fucking monster's face and then got ripped in half because of it. But still, he was a gangster through and through. And our time with Ivan was pretty brief, all things considered, but he was a cool dude. All right, so there's a few bad guys over yonder. Oh, and they're rocking me in the face. Whoa. Now I have a feeling there's probably more that came from. Oh, here we go. This is is very open, like a large open area, so I'm expecting it to be... Oh, okay. Things are spawning in. More of the clear skeletons. They're getting ever closer, which is a little bit worrisome. So bust up minigun once again. I also see there's a green lad throwing rocks at us. His mischievous green things at us, which I'm not a big fan of. Oh, there he is. I see him, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, it's these fucking wizards, yep. The problem with these monsters is that they start to warp away the second you damage them. So you gotta hit them with like the big shit. Oop. Like that. Still a lot of the clear skeletons though. I probably should have started with the minigun. Ah! Keep getting clawed. Oh my, I was gonna say that. I think there's one just behind me constantly that's tearing me up. There we go, got her. Not too bad, not too bad. That was a little spicy, but we got that shit though. Got Dusk. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, for the boomer shooters, that's great, dude. I was about to ask how you were liking it. I think I saw on Discord that you said you were streaming it the other day. Because yes, I own it as well, but I've yet to play it. And I've heard it's like... It is exactly... It's like you were saying. It's like a lot of what the boomer shooter enthusiasts have kind of been hoping for a while. So... And I would say that it was part, from what I've heard at least, is one of many kind of boomer shooter games that is at least partly responsible for this kind of resurgence of this particular subgenre. Ouch. I think my grenades either aren't hitting or it's just unclear how much damage they're doing. So yeah, Dusk, a medieval, Overkill, all of course made by New Blood. But then there's like Hrats, there's a bunch of like other similar games that aren't made by those developers, but very much are inspired and maybe even like involved with them in some way. So I remember seeing when Hrats came out that New Blood was still like plugging it, even though they didn't make the game, they didn't make it or publish it. They were just like, we just think this game is cool. So it's kind of like this community of sorts of boomer shooter developers and enthusiasts that are kind of like working together almost like unofficially to help each other out, which is kind of neat. So it's been very nice seeing this be like very much a good thing. I think there's a dude. There we go. I think it was like kind of inside the wall there. Similar to Quake, right? Yeah, but the movement is a little bit nicer. Yeah, that tracks with what I've heard. Quake games, a little bit of technical knowledge, right? Yes, yeah. Because you were telling me that, yeah, with things like bunny hopping in Quake, is not something you can just kind of do out of the starting gate. Like, yeah, you take some kind of instruction on kind of learning how to do it, all that jazz. So yeah, it makes perfect sense that a game that makes that like a game that rewards that level of proficiency with the game's movement, but having the skill, like having the bar be a lot lower. Is probably the right call, honestly, because yeah, it's like that makes the if there's like Quake maps or like things in the game that kind of require bunny hopping, then it's gonna make the barrier to entry a little bit higher for some people like myself, who just, you know, I've played through Quake and I love it, but I've only played it just completely vanilla. I've never like, you know, employed the cool strats. I've never employed bunny hopping or rocket jumping, that kind of stuff. I guess grenade jumping. I feel there's gonna be more, but so far so quiet. I'm gonna start exploring around a little bit. Help with taxes. That sounds good, Quirky. Thank you very much for joining in, my friend. That's a good reminder too, because I have not actually started mine yet. I mean, we're in February, so I got time, but I'm to the point now where I've received most of the things that I need to file things. There's maybe one or two other things I'm waiting on, but my list of excuses is running short, so I need to start that shit Probably sooner than later. TBH. Don't have a ton of those. Let's probably, yeah, go back to grenades for a bit. And to be clear, we're meeting our homies with like the separate route that they took. So I'm wondering if there are indeed... Oh, I hear them warping. Well, spawning in rather. That little blink noise. Oh, it's these big boys. How much this does to them. The bounces are too erratic. Erotic and erratic. And these guys are big and scary, and I don't do very much damage to them with this thing, so I should probably switch over to this guy. Fuck him up real good. Except I'm getting fucked up real good. I have literally 2 health. 2 health and a dream. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. What I need to do is just lead up with that thing. I was thinking maybe the grenade launcher would be better, but that's okay. Just a W2 and that's it, yeah. Mine's not that weird, but it's weird enough where I have to make sure I like have all my ducks in a row. And of course, it's frustrating because there's the general acknowledgement that, you know, the tax, in the US at least, the tax, the way the tax system works is, you know, all bullshit. Like, everyone knows this, and it's bullshit because of companies like Intuit and, you know, the people that make TurboTax, all that jazz. It's like, you know, they lobby to keep the rules weird and bullshitty so that people like me kind of like have no choice but to kind of get roped into their ecosystem. Or I guess I could pay what is it, a CPA, is that the word? Or the acronym, rather? Just kind of do my taxes for me. But my taxes aren't really complicated enough to warrant it, so I'm kind of like in the in-betweeny period where it's like, my taxes are a little bit involved, but not involved enough to warrant, like, the, you know, paying a CPA. So I just do the TurboTax thing, and I hate myself for it, but it's like, there's really no other suitable way for me to do it. So it's frustrating. Yeah, that's one of the big ones for sure. And I mean, for the Twitch thing, I myself am, I mean, I'm going through my receipts. I'm going through like Twitch payouts that I've received. I'm going through how much I've donated to charity, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things that I'm having to manually track and, you know, sort through. So that on its own takes a lot of time. And that's the kind of thing that, yeah, that, like, you know, the TurboTax stuff can't really help all that much. Maybe there's some of it that's automated, but most of it is a manual process. But the rest of it, though, is, yeah, that's where you get suckered into, whether it be, yeah, TurboTax or H&R Block, like any of those utilities, any of those services that you know, typically pay for. I guess some of them have free variants, but yeah, I'm paying for the more involved versions. That's right, and I do. That's exactly what I do, Arctic, yeah. Like, the new webcam I got last year, I wrote that one off. Let's see, what else I got? I got a new keyboard. I remember writing that one off. I would write off my new modem that I got last month. Or, no, wait, was that this year or last year? It would have been... Shit, it would have been this year, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it would have been after the new year. Okay, so I won't be able to write off the new modem for last year, but I would for this year, obviously, when I pay for this year's taxes. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's where you want to track all of it because it's legit. It's part of a thing that generates income. Video games, yeah. My rule for myself, if it's a video game that I have streamed or intend on streaming, then I write it off. And of course, there's some gray area there. But there are some games I definitely don't intend to stream at all. Like a good example is probably, at least, is Undertale. I mean, and I haven't purchased Undertale recently, but that's like an example to me, at least, of a game that, like, I probably wouldn't stream. But like, I subscribe to the Humble Monthly. Like, that's something that I typically include with the things I'm writing off of my taxes, because a lot of those games are, the games I've gotten from those are games that I've streamed. Obviously, games that I buy specifically to stream, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, it's one of those things where there's some gray area, but I think as long as you can justify it as through means of saying like, yes, in the past I've done this kind of thing on stream, therefore, it's you know not ridiculous for me to like justify as saying like, yes, I would do this again on stream. So paying for this thing means that it counts.
Igor, can you hear me? Guys?
I know these things.
Damn, looks like they turned the radio off.
Stream the wedding. There you go. There you go. Honestly, Gracie and I have talked about it, and we're probably going to be like making it super simple for the wedding times. For one thing, neither of us really like weddings, as heartless as that might sound at least. Neither of us really like going to weddings, so it'll just be like a backyard wedding, you know, really simple. We're not going to invite a lot of people. It's going to be like super simple. Honestly, and this is going to sound really selfish, but if it were up to me completely, I wouldn't even do the wedding. I'd just do the courthouse thing, man. Like I would go, you can't go simple enough for me, because I don't dislike that kind of stuff, but no matter how you slice it, that kind of stuff gets stressful and expensive and frustrating. So I'm just like, you know what, I would err on the side of making it as easy peasy and simply as possible. One thing I want to do real quick, I think I saw there was an achievement for finding this guy, one of these guys with only, wait, hold on, this is a different one, isn't it? With only the little speed scooter thing, but this one's a little bit different. I don't think he has a little opening that pops up. I might have to get around to the other side. Oh yeah. No, I get it, Arctic. I get it. No, you're doing fine. Because I mean, as a meme, it's funny, but it's like, well, it's also like, well, I mean, I can't really disagree. Well, yeah, when's another time when I would get to write off baked goods? That's a really good point too. That's a far and away a rare thing to get an opportunity for. I'm gonna hide behind the canyon wall. I think I saw there were some of these lads spawning against me. I'm gonna take them out for a spell, because they know where I am. They're gonna be honing in on my shit sooner than. Oh fuck! I didn't even see you guys. How did I not see you? How did I miss these? The sounds of these lads fast approaching. Whoa! Oh boy. Alright, time to hop on one of these things. Ouch. Oh god, I'm getting bopped around. I'm trying to jump on them. Shit. Alright, that's the one downside about the riding the wearables skill, is that once you unlock it, you're able to do it, but there's like it's a very tight window to hop on them, and I'm still not quite clear on it necessarily. Thousands of dollars for fast food. I'm not familiar with Review Bra, but I can imagine probably what they do. And yeah, that sounds delightful, honestly. I love that noise. It's so fucking Hans Zimmer. Whoa, sounds like I'm watching Inception all over again. All right, so I want to fuck up a bunch of them, but I want to also ride one of them. You. Maybe I should even save. I'm gonna do a little bonus quick save right here. Oh, yeah, it popped up for a second. Damn it. Damn it, I keep like mashing the E button. Damn it, I want to get this, man. I want to get this. But it's so hard getting on them, man. It's so hard mounting them. Mounting the flesh beast. I'd probably know it if I saw it. Oh, that dude. Yeah. I'm sure he does just fine then. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready. My disappointment is that, yeah, that dude. That dude's great. Shit. There we go, we got his ass. Alright, so now the real game begins. Oh, except the game. Oh, okay, never mind. The game lagged so bad, I lost my mount. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ah, fuck, man. I really want to do this because it's so fun, but when you lose it instantly, it's kind of a bummer. I'll try it just a few more times. I don't want to, drag the game down, but I really want this because I love riding the wearables. It's so fun. fuck. There we go. It's really nice when you're trying to avoid these kamikaze lads, because you're able to outrun them, which is a something you don't normally get. Except he's probably gonna die pretty soon because he's running into these things. And every time you run into, yeah, there it is. Unless I can hop on a different one. Okay, this was clearly a bad choice because now there's like all these dudes running around and I can't really damage them. Yeah. Okay, well, it was fun while it lasted. Can I get a different one? There we go, there we go. It's hard to get headshots on these things too, for obvious reasons. Except I've gone very far back. I think am I stuck here? Okay, there we go. The good news is that I'm hurting them, the bad guys, when I'm hurting myself with those head-on collisions as well. How are you guys even following me this far, man? Oh, there he goes. Oh, I can't back up anymore. I've backed up all the way to the beginning of the level. Oh god, this isn't good. Yeah, so I'm learning the errors of my ways, man. I'm just gonna save ourselves some trouble. I think I need to just load the autosave because going for the wearable strat is fun, but not wise. Yeah, that guy's cool though. I know exactly what you're referring to. I've never actually watched this content beyond the clips I've seen though. The recent reviews, just like a legit good channel, yeah. Some weird pacing though. Right, you're just, yeah, I mean, because it's gonna be weird no matter how you slice it. I'm guessing at least. So I can absolutely see that. Yeah, those kinds of...
Can you hear me?
Those kinds of moments are fun, riding the wearables, that kind of thing. But yeah, some challenges are not conducive. I think, at least, just are not conducive for it. So I want to fight the things enough so that it actually does spawn in the big scary things. Ouch. Oh. Are the wearables popping in? They are. I can't get far enough away from these things. There we go. Yeah, the minigun makes pretty short work of them. Yeah, getting out of the range of the dude sniping you from afar is probably for the best. See, the kamikaze lads run so fast. It's alarming sometimes that they're able to keep up with the wearables so well. I see one of them. So I have to keep kind of heat on these guys. Shit. Where even is he? Maybe I killed him? I didn't think the green guys moved quickly, but here we are. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I shot him once and he jumped down, I guess. Somehow there's a bunch of them. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Uh-oh. What am I stuck? Oh, okay. Ouch. Put myself in a ravine. Oh, I'm out of these. Okay. Let's do one of these then. There's at least one more. I can hear him. Maybe not. I thought there was more. Okay, there's one over here. Okay, there we go. I like to think that that when they, in the very first Serious Sam game, they recorded one guy screaming for like just like a 4-second loop. And that it's just been the same screaming sound effect for all subsequent games. I sure hope it is. Way better than Need Reasonable Expectation, at least, yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. Like, maybe he, like, it wouldn't surprise me, yeah, if there was some assistance that he gets somewhere along the way, but yeah, the fact that it's like, it at least seems legit is pretty impressive. Given how popular his channel is, because, yeah, I mean, again, I've never actually watched this content, so I don't really know much about him, but I get the impression that, yeah, he has this, like, a legitimate following. It's not just a meme. I'm gonna guess it is for like, some of the people. Some, like, the people that kind of follow it casually, but yeah, for the real fans, though, it's not just like, you know, weird guy is funny. Couple things dropped along the way. Some various bits of ammo, although not a crap ton of them, honestly. Half of his videos. Oh wow, 500,000 views each. Man, that's impressive. So yeah, the dude's putting in the work, and it shows. Like he's getting the good content out of it, and his hard work is being rewarded, which is very nice to see. So I starting to get close enough to fight this thing. Oh god, there's no safe place to stand. I'm gonna do another manual save right here. For those things at the walls. Except there's another one of those dudes. Where's he? Oh, I heard his weak spot open somewhere. I don't know where it is. I get to get to the other side. Gotta go fast. Thankfully, he has these fortifications that I can... Oh, well, I would be able to hide behind. Not for this fucking dude. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, there's another one here. Where'd you come from? And more wearables. Because, of course. Why am I surprised? Actually, I'm not surprised. I really should have seen this coming. Oh, God, lots of things. Yeah. Okay, so... I can't just approach and wait it out. I have to approach and then get the fuck out of dodge again to kill all the things around him. KFC Beyond Nuggets. Now, I've never heard of them, but apparently they're awful. I'm not terribly surprised. I'm guessing Beyond, does that mean it's like the Impossible meat? Like the Impossible stuff like with the Impossible burgers? Because, for one thing, like, I like the plant-based stuff a lot, even, but, it's KFC, so that's the part where I would get a little bit skeptical. It's the Beyond Meat, yeah. So, like, yeah, that's the part, like, I like the Beyond stuff, but I probably would like it more when KFC isn't the one doing it. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh. It's just, like, I haven't ever had a good KFC experience. Maybe it exists. I've heard it's different in other countries, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Ooh, and it's all slippery. Ooh, can't get out of it. Oh, shit. So I'm not sure the best strat to approach this. I might have to use the scooters to, like, spawn in a bunch of the bad guys, then run the fuck away. Alright, so those guys are spawning in. Ouch. Oh my god. under the wearables. All right, so I think they're spawning from where I came from. Maybe that's what's going on. All right, well, that's a death. Yeah, I need to figure out where they're coming from because they're suddenly there, and I need to be more aware of my surroundings. And the impossible brain. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the stuff I like, but yeah, the fast food variants are where I get a little bit dubious. And killed those guys from a distance. That's the easy part. But yeah, it seems like the big dudes aren't spawning in until a certain point. If I go back this way. Ground chickpeas. Some of the protein stuff. Yeah. Just not as good with chicken. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like trying to like impossible chicken versus impossible beef. That's interesting. I never even thought about that, but trying to impossibilify different kinds of meats and the perils therein. I could see that being, yeah, a little bit tricky. I think what I'm gonna have to do is use one of the scooters because I just can't get around fast enough while also fighting this guy simultaneously. So I have to employ lots of different flavors of getting good. Actually, there's a chance now that they are spawning in now that more of these guys are popping out. So I'm walking this way and I'm looking. See if I can see or hear the wearables popping in. There's the wearables and there's the fire lads. The Fire Nation. Super tough though. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not so much a KFC thing. Maybe it's just a, like, this is a hard thing to pull off correctly kind of deal. But, yeah, it does not... It would not fill me with confidence. Ouch. I'm, like, listening in. Can I, like, fuck up your things? Like, maybe that's the strategy. I need to, like, weaken their shit before I get on the approach. Oh, right. Don't get fucking melted by the sky lasers. Okay, there we go. So we've at least, like, lowered his ability to do things. Let's go ahead and save real quick. What an unfortunately placed dude. The tougher texture, yeah. Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. It was never like a problem, but it's noteworthy. So yeah, if like the nugs that he was eating are extra, like, painful. Yeah, who could blame him for maybe not being as excited? Alright, so I got hit by every single rocket. Trying to get some distance. They haven't spawned in yet, though, I guess. So I think the bad guys don't spawn until you are, like, right next to them. So you can't really like, tease them out, unfortunately. I think those rockets don't do a ton of damage because I keep getting hit by every single one. Here's these guys, which means the wearables. Yeah, they just spawn right here. Like, they're already here. By the time they spawn, they're there already. So these wearables are the biggest problem right now. I just need to dispatch them quickly. I'm trying to, like, save my big ammo, but I gotta use it on these things because they are awful. That guy's still there. I do have the cannons, but the problem is they're not coming in a straight line. I could try the grenades. I'll probably just use this thing. One thing is that it's harder to see kind of guided laser missile things. On the ice, it just blends in better. That's one of them. That hurts a lot. Okay. Oh shit. There's two of them. That's a problem. Ouch. Okay, and then these things spawn. Man, this is rough, man. This is rough. We can get that shit though. We can get it. What's up, El Gasso? He is, yeah. Apparently he's been killing it lately. Arctic's been telling me the guy's been doing very well with his channel. Got 2 videos a week, which is very nice to see. Yeah, that's great, because yeah, my initial reaction was so much to El Gasso's because a lot of us know about the meme with like the guys like what was it the thing where he's like my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined or something. Like that's like the meme. And I knew he legit made content. He wasn't just, you know, a dude that did one video one time. Like I know he does a lot of stuff. But yeah, I had no idea the extent of the things he was working on, so it's nice to hear that he's been killing it. Kind of bring my attention to these things. These large beasts. These meaty beasts. Speaking of meats, oh, can't see shit. Oh, I'm getting missile. Oh, and I'm dead. I think I cornered myself without meaning to. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put down one of these bad boys. Because the need for greater mobility is becoming impossible to ignore. I'm gonna kind of go around here, spawn in all the bad guys, and then just get way far away. And kill some bad guys while I'm in drop. Because this positioning thing is, I think, the biggest issue right now. And that is what this thing is great for. These little scooter things are wonderful. Because yeah, they're spawning them right before that little zone that they were fighting in. So, like, yeah, that's the time to bust these things out. Whoops. That those things can home in on you. Because yeah, once we're farther away from things spawning, I feel like it's less of an issue. Also farther away from the big tower, which doesn't hurt either. And also just these things are super cool. I love how zippy they are. Still a few of these guys left. I'm almost out of juice. Okay. The wearables, they are, and they're super fun. Yeah, let's try and get on one of these guys. Ouch. Got his ass. Alright, so could be a chump and use my assault rifle, or I could be a baller and use a shotgun like a real boss. Wish you could dual wield while on these things, but it's probably for the best that you can, because that'd be a little silly. Makes sense you'd have to, like, hold on with something. Keep somehow missing all those, like, the last kill shots that I needed. This is the duel for the ages. A skeleton running wearable fighting a religious fire zealot. Cutting down trees in the process, apparently. Damn it, I can't aim when you're that high. My mouse can only go so high right now. Not my mouse, but my cursor. Got his ass. Squeeze with my thought. Yeah, that'll do it. That will absolutely do it for sure. I'm just gonna ride this bad boy all the way up to the front, unless he's spawning in more bad guys, which he very well might be. Let's try and get this thing alive. Oh, except for there's another one of these. I thought I killed all of you. Well, I didn't kill you dead enough. went inside the ground. What in the world? Oh, there they are. I could try to grab my sniper rifle, but aiming something precisely like the sniper rifle while on top of this thing is a fool's errand, I would say. Damn it. This thing is getting low on health. Come back here. Stop zipping around. Oh, wimbly bimbly. Taking this fight, the art of this fight very far away. There we go. Right now, as I was saying, we're almost out of shotgun ammo, by the way. Get this all the way much closer, then I'll probably hop off and just try to find this tower. Try to have that be the focus. Yep, we took some damage. We have 3 health on this thing. The photon arts, that's right. Oh, he finally died, yeah. Oh, where's the weak spot? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I have to schmoove. Gotta be schmoovin'. Whoop. Ouch. Be enough to kill? Ooh, maybe. Yes, got it.
Eat this, you alien fetish.
All right, finally, this awful thing is done. This awful tower. But I thought I heard there was one more lad somewhere. There's no more lads. All the tentacles? I mean, there is a pretty generous dose of tentacles everywhere you look in this game. So, yeah, I would say they're not shy about them for sure. If anything, I actually kind of appreciate that design where, like, you have all this machinery that was presumably built by the human forces that was then taken over by these, like, tentacle parasite things. So, same thing with the helicopters, because with the helicopters, I think that was originally from Serious Sam 3, where they've been, like, parasited. And they've been, like, taken over, which is kind of cool. Or maybe it's, like, parasites, or maybe it's, like, a fungus. But, yeah, some kind of colony of things have taken over. I'm going to grab a few of the supplies that are out here that I'm going to head up the main objective. I think there's some armor. In fact, I see lots of armor. Grab this one first. Now, one thing is that I haven't used the cannon a whole lot this level, which normally is, you know, punishable by death because the cannon is the best gun. Is probably my favorite gun in the game, but I'm finding myself sometimes having a hard time finding, like, the right time to use it. So in these large open fields, it can be nice. But when you've got a bajillion things that are kind of competing for your attention, that's where it gets tricky for me, at least. It's because you're, like, constantly having to switch priorities as far as what to focus on. Like, what's the thing that is the most deserving of your attention at any given moment. Oh, speaking of farts, aka photon arts, by the way, Arctic, are you excited for more PSO2 this coming weekend? If you're available sometime, that is. 'Cause I've been actually, I noticed that it's one of those games where, for PSO2 Classic at least, it's one of those games where you get, like, a daily log gun bonus. And I've been trying to keep up with that. I think I might have missed 1 or 2 days, but I'm trying to, like, log on and, like, at least once a day. I've been trying to do some of the little client orders things. Or there isn't one for techers, unfortunately, but there is one for forces, which is probably for the best because that means I'm not leveling up my main class, but I am leveling up the bonus class. We've reunited with the homies. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This fucking guy. We fighting him? Doesn't reset? Okay, that's good. It's a post-launch class? That makes perfect sense, yeah. Because there is one for Summoner, which kind of surprised me. Not his sunglasses. No, that's not good.
Temper is explosive.
All of our friends are dead.
This is the end, Stone. No more second
He's got the thing.
chances.
I think that was from Serious Sam 3, maybe.
What's in your own best interest. But I guess you're just too much of a fanatic.
Live like a traitor, die like a traitor.
Just real quick. Yeah, that's a fair point too. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of nuance with techers. I mean, they're awesome, but it's pretty easy to figure out, honestly. So I'm guessing he has like some kind of weak spot.
This is how the world
Well, maybe not.
works, Stone.
Maybe just damage him until he hurts.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
I can actually destroy those at all. They just gotta dodge. I guess he has multiple phases, most likely. He's a fast boy.
Should have let you rot in prison like the coward you are.
Should have thrown you out of an airlock when I had
So I don't know if this is like that good. He probably has multiple phases, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good damage, but I don't expect it to last. Oh, well, there he is. Homeboy just disappeared. I'm just like, what? That's illegal game remove.
Give up, Stone.
Like I was just not even looking my direction.
Can't be won.
Oh wait, yeah, that's it.
you give up.
Ouch. Oh, he's not there anymore. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, okay, there's his second form. There it is.
Keep getting uglier, huh?
His final form. I have 4 health, by the way. Alright, I gotta be paying more attention to my surroundings so I can find some health or something. Oh, wait, man, it did kind of look similar, didn't it, Arctic? Yeah, you're not wrong. Could try the cannon. It probably would be pretty sweet. Ooh, I don't know if I like that autosave. Ooh, that was... And the other autosave... Well, I could try it. Let's find out. Yeah, I would rather start fresh. Yeah, actually, to El Gaso's point, I should probably start with this guy because we know his attack pattern pretty well. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Tricky thing about the cannon, it's a little bit tricky to aim because it fires a little bit slow when you're charging it
Don't
up.
tell me what I can't do.
I think I should focus on dodging when he's doing that attack. So when you're sprinting, a little bit easier. Yeah, it's pretty good damage. I think you're right, Elgaso. I think this is the right strat. I think I should be doing that though. I should be doing like a decent balance of like sprinting away quickly and also shooting. Because when you're sprinting, you're able to dodge a lot better, a lot more gooder.
Should have let you rot in prison like the coward you are.
Sometimes, like, with the explosions and such, it's like the debris makes it a little hard to see. Like the smoke and fire, it's like, oh shit, did I hit him? He doesn't appear to have a weak spot. Like, I've tried shooting him in the head. Doesn't seem to be doing anything extra necessarily. Oops. Also, I have the gadgets. This would be a good time to use the gadgets. Oh, God. I'm doing worse in some ways. Let me see if I can find some health. Lots of armor, or ammo. Okay, so he's doing this thing. A bit of armor. There we go, a little bit of stuff. Any more stuff?
Keep getting uglier, huh?
I'm gonna guess he has probably 3 forms. That makes the most sense. Once we've seen all of his moves, that'll make it easier to kind of dodge the attack patterns, that kind of thing. Of course, we still got some left. Oh, that was a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of not good. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, the cannon is good, but yeah, the slow fire rate is where it's tricky. I think once we just kind of learn the strats, that'll make it easier, though. Oh, I don't like that autosave, man. I'm way too low on health and ammo. I know why it does it. It's trying to be helpful. But I'm glad it doesn't overwrite the previous autosave. This thing would be good at all, since it fires so quickly. So that's pretty good, actually. If I can get close, the problem is he moves around so much.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Shit. Fuck. I'm getting too close to him. Yeah, that's the one downside with this weapon is you do have to get kind of close, don't you? Oof, yeah. You definitely want to keep your distance with this guy. I could maybe I could lead with the sniper rifle. Maybe that's a good one to start with. So what I like to do is lead with a sniper rifle, like do like a lot of damage for with like the first round, then maybe switch to the gadgets, like the little hoverboard thing. That's okay. This is something I'm not a big fan of with this game. Every once in a while, when you're loading a previous save, I don't know when it does it, but sometimes it like clears from memory or something. Something causes it to like have to reload the entire level. So it takes like, you know, a minute as opposed to like 4 seconds to load a save. I don't know what causes that though. It almost seems like it's random sometimes. This is just the same autosave. Like, you'd think it'd be fairly fresh in memory, but whatever reason, it's like, oh, shit, hold on, let me load everything again. The good news is that it's a pretty small arena here, so we're not in too much trouble, but still, it's just slight inconvenience. Yeah, I think I'm going to lead off with a sniper rifle, because that will very much encourage long-distance shenanigans. Fast boy, yep. So fast. Yeah, you can stagger his ass. When you're farther away, it's definitely easier to dodge these things, which makes perfect sense. Staggered him, which is nice. Not doing a ton of damage. We're doing okay. And when he's doing that one, you just gotta like just run. Oh, subject up. There he is. Makes that move a lot. Yeah, anything that closes the gap, it's always a little bit worrisome because yeah, keeping the distance is the key. I'll shoot his butt. That'll show him. Yeah, stagger his ass. Jump over here, which is good. That's easy to dodge, relatively speaking.
Should have let you rot in prison like the coward you are.
Should have thrown you out in the airlock when I had the chance.
This is a good seed, or maybe not seed, but a good attempt so far. Oh, he's right on my ass. Oh, apparently I'm full on minigun, which is very nice to see. Because I was thinking, like, who minigun would be a good next thing to switch to. Oh, he did like a multi-boost thing. That was kind of neat.
Give up, Stone. You know this war can't be won.
You give up first.
And whenever he gets staggered like that, it's always a good feeling. A good sign, at least. I don't know what he's doing. Whoa! There are times where I'm just like running. Oh shit. I'm just running and I can't see what he's doing because like I can't look at him while I'm sprinting. Oh god. I don't like that one. Oh shit. He's getting smart. He knows what I'm doing. He's stream sniping me. He's in the chat. The autosave probably happened, although I'm gonna manually save just to be sure, because I feel like that's like my best start that I'm gonna get probably. I'm gonna be a cheese son of a bitch and use this damn thing, because that added mobility is so good. Not doing a lot of damage, but I've got like 12 of these things, so this is the time to use them. Yeah, it does peanuts for damage though, which, you know, it kind of makes sense because this would be kind of broken if you just had this great mobility with no downsides. Ooh, like he gets winded. Good. Maybe this be more appropriate for, as opposed to like doing damage, more for like scooping up supplies. Now what are you doing? Oh, you're summoning fucking Viper demons. You gotta watch for like the paths that they're carving. This is pretty metal. Ouch!
Is this an asshole with a magic wand?
Get some supplies, motherfucker. Oh, I gotta watch the ground when he's doing that. Ouch. Oh, come on, I just got there. I just got all this cool armor. Ah! Wow, that was a lot of damage. That was half my health and all my armor. I only had a little bit of armor anyway. Man, this form is not nice. Controversial opinion time, but this guy is the opposite of nice. Jesus, he does a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Keep getting uglier, huh?
Oof. Oof, goddamn. Let's grab some stuff. And everything this guy does hurts really good. He is very effective at causing pain. Ouch. Ooh boy. Oh boy, man, his attack patterns are like wild, man. I'm trying to get learnt. So I worry that particular save is not doing me any favors here. Oh shit. There you are, I see you. Oh shit. There's something that he did earlier where he like smacked into a wall when he was doing that bum rush. Man, that's a lot of damage though. Holy shit. Damage received. Yeah, it makes sense that he's the one doing all the damage, all the dammy dams. I can't imagine doing this on serious difficulty.
Keep getting uglier, huh?
This is his hard mode, which is one notch above normal and one notch below. Fucking hell, one notch below serious. So it's like, man, I can't imagine. What's up, Little Waffles? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna actually see if I can maybe... I'm gonna see what this save is, because I feel like I've screwed myself by loading when he's like in the middle of an attack. I wanted to be absolutely sure we had a quick save. But I think this one will probably work, though. He's a tough dude. He's a tough dude, but we can get... There we go, yeah. Now we'll be in a little bit better position, I think. And he starts off with that attack, and that attack is really hard to avoid. Fuck. Just can't get, like, away from him. There we go. Why does he hurt so much? Why does everything hurt so much? Fucking hell, it's like you go from full health to nothing in no time. And we have to reload the whole thing again. Ah, that's a little frustrating. I'm guessing it's got to be something with how the game is trying to keep things loaded into memory and expecting when I won't need them anymore or something. But I don't know, you think if you're... there's something that I think the game is trying to automatically do behind the scenes, thinking that it's helping, where it's like unloading things when it thinks you're done. We're gonna be at this boss battle for a little bit. The fact that I can't chip into his health very much at all in this phase because he does so much damage. I think I just need to learn how to... I just need to learn his attack patterns, and I need to like learn how to deal with them better. Because you get hit by 2 attacks and you're dead. So you have to really get good and also be aware of like the health and armor that's around me. Because he is so large but so fast. And that fastness is probably the hardest thing to deal with. Like the damage output is rough, but like the fact that he can always be on you is really tough. Because keeping your distance, I think, is the main thing. Like keeping far away from him. Man, this is tough. And as always, if I'm just completely struggling, we can always lower the difficulty. So there's no shame in that. I would rather not, just because we made it this far on hard mode. But I believe, man, I believe.
Keep getting uglier.
I have to sprint so much to get away from him. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay, there he is. Okay. He's gonna do the little slam thing. There we go. Yeah, it's like I want to fight him. I want to do damage to him, but I need to be spending so much of my time running away. And here's where he summons the demon viper things. And this is where you, I think, want to get close, maybe? Because you want that laser go over you. Yeah, I think... Oh, shit, I think I backed into it. Ah, fucking hell. I don't know, it's like, I feel like maybe you need to start close and move back. Because you want to make sure you're dodging both of the vipers. An SMG. We do have assault rifles. The tricky thing is that you have to reload the assault rifles. There's a minigun as well. The minigun is good. It does okay damage.
Keep getting uglier, huh?
The heat gun's probably the best that we have for this guy specifically, but we don't have a ton of ammo for it. Oh my fucking god. Can I actually remove that one? I hope this isn't dangerous. That should be fine. We have the yeah, we do have the trinkets. I find that the little zoomy scooter thing is really nice for getting around quickly and like scooping up ammo. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's very good for mobility.
Keep getting uglier, huh?
So if I need to, like, if I'm low on supplies and I've got a really good run going, that'd be very helpful, I think. Because yeah, we don't have any SMGs. We have assault rifles and the minigun. And the minigun is objectively better than the assault rifles. But I feel like on a... Oh god. Yeah, he does this like trail everywhere he goes. The minigun is good. But I feel like for my money, the laser gun thing just does more... is more efficient just across the board. I could be wrong. Like, there might be use cases where it's good. All right, so yeah, for the Viper thing, I'm gonna stand back. Oh, fuck. It's this one. There we go. So I think you stand back. The Vipers will do the thing. I think you, like, edge a little bit closer, because I think it's easier to, like, go in as opposed to going farther away. So I'm gonna guess it's 3 rounds. And just like that, we got him at half health. So yeah, this thing is pretty darn good. Oh god, I gotta run around. Now's a good time, I think. Deploy this thing. Let's go around fast, because we got a pretty good run going here. Doesn't do much damage, but it's good for grabbing supplies. Oh, he like glitched out for a second. That was kind of cool. Oh, I just wish I could voluntarily like end the scooter thing and just pick it back up when it's incomplete. But I don't know if there is such an option for that. I haven't discovered one at least. We have, I think, yeah, we have 3 of these left, which may or may not be including the one we have out right now. We have full armor, which is nice. There's always the chance he might even have a bonus 3rd phase. It would not be terribly, terribly surprising. So I'm staying way the fuck back. Ooh, that's a little scary. Okay, we're good. Alright, so is that it? Or is there a bonus phase? Let's find out.
This can't be happening. I made all the right choices. I am the last human.
All the right choices, huh? That's funny. I spent a lot of time thinking about what turned you into a traitor. Was it fear? Delusion? Greed? You know what I realized, Howard? You're a fucking idiot.
Also appreciate how we were hitting him with, like, you know, miniguns and rockets
really
and laser guns, but a shotgun to the face is what killed him. What's this?
Huh? Hey, Sam. Who are you? I'm you from the future. It's complicated, just roll with it. It's not the weirdest thing that's happened this week. All right, listen up. I know it's really cool that you killed Brand, but this timeline does not end well. Believe me, I've seen every variation.
I shot Napoleon like you said, but the future is still the same.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, I figured as much. Honestly, I just wanted someone to shoot that little twerp. Anyway, Sam, Olga, I've got a mission for you. Now, back in 1352 BC, the pharaoh Akhenaten has just discovered a buried Syrian ship.
So it sounds like they got big plans for the rest of the series then. And it looks like that was indeed the end. And there it is. That's the end of the game. All right, cool. So yeah, that was a tough final fight. But yeah, it seemed like the key really is just always keeping distance at like the sacrifice of doing less damage. Just constantly keep distance. And yeah, saving up all those little scooters really paid off at the very end there. Just those things were lifesavers. But no, I'm impressed. I remember thinking, like, I wonder what they're going to do. Oh, there was Gianni, by the way. We're probably going to see Gianni in a couple places. But yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with this series, because I've never really followed the plot that closely. There is an overarching plot, but it's I mean, it's not like the, you know, the main thing when it comes to a game like this. That's not the main thing that people played for. That's not the striking narrative. But yeah, it sounds like they've got some plans. If with that ending, it sounds like they kind of they're leading into something. But like I said earlier, it makes me want to go back. Well, for one thing, it makes me want to play the original games again, just because I haven't played either the first encounter or the second encounter in a long time. I think the last time I played First Encounter would have been in like 2015, maybe 2016. It's been a while, and I haven't played Second Encounter since, I don't know, it's probably been about 10 years. And I haven't played Serious Sam 2 since I was in high school. So it's been a long time since I played the earlier games. Serious Sam 3 I played probably like 2017. And I played it off stream with one of my friends. We played co-op all the way through it. Although, I think I've mentioned it before, but I'll confess out loud that we never actually beat the game. We got to the final boss, and we could never figure out how to fight him. Like, it's that final boss was you shoot them until they're dead. The final boss in Serious Sam 3, without spoiling it, is not something you can just like shoot. And there was a whole bunch of things. There's like a whole bunch of features that they introduce for only the final fight, and they explain very little of it. And we can never figure it out, and we were too stubborn to look up a walkthrough, so we were like, oh, we'll get around to it eventually, and we never did. So that's one thing I'd like to go back and correct at some point. So he gave them proper burials. I was hoping there'd be a Guitar God segment at the end. What's up, Panda? Last boss, that's right, yeah. It's tough. It's really tough, but I'm going back and forth on, like, yeah, would I want to look up a walkthrough ahead of time for that final boss? Because I would like to play it again. I'd like to play it, like, co-op, honestly, as well. And I would probably do that for all the games in the series. Because playing single player is good, but I think, yeah, if I were to kind of shotgun through the series again, I wouldn't want to do it single player. I think having partners around for it would be a lot of fun. So just something kind of for the future. But yeah, so that was Serious Sam in all of its glory. Let's see what we unlocked. We have SAR cannon. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm curious. There's also, oh, okay, so there's a, yeah, I think 74 MX Hot Blood. I'm guessing it's like a skin for the assault rifle, maybe. So I'll admit I don't know what the SAR cannon is. I'm guessing it's the like a different model for the cannon itself. Do we get any new character models? Don't think so. I thought there was maybe one for beating the game. We definitely already had Serious Sam Future and Future Captain. I'm thinking that both of these would have been featured either in 3 or 4, but I just can't remember. Well, I can't remember the case of 3, and I've never played 4. Are there any new ones that snuck past me? Because yeah, we of course unlocked Natasha. And I guess Mikhail was also from a different game because I don't recognize him at all. Of course, we had Ivan already. We had Igor. We definitely had all these cool characters. Yeah, I don't think we unlocked any new characters per se, but we have one, I guess, little bonus option. I'm just kind of curious. Can I load just any previous save and see what the cannon looks like? Because I'm curious if it's just like a different model for the cannon, maybe. The one where it says beating the final boss without using any mid-game save, like any loading mid-game saves. That one would actually probably be fairly easy to do on the lower difficulties. I might try to just knock that out off stream, just because I'm kind of curious what that AK-47 model would look like. That being said, it's obviously very early on the stream, and I had a feeling we'd probably be able to beat this fairly quickly. So for the rest of the stream, after we check out this new cannon model, I'm going to switch over to Noita. We're going to play unmodded Noita for the remainder of the night. The next probably 2 or so hours. Just do some casual runs. Casual Noita runs with Twitch integration. I guess I've never streamed Noita without using Twitch integration. And I've heard from the pros that you're really not supposed to use Twitch integration, like, a lot, because it makes it so that it's so easy to have a really good run going that dies because of either something that chat voted on, or if nobody votes, it just, you know, picks a random 1 through 4 random event, and sometimes the thing it picks can screw you over. So, but by that same token, you can also be blessed by things that the chat votes on, or that is voted for you by RNG. So I don't know. I'm not bothered by it too much, but I've heard people say, like, if you want, I mean, there's nothing illegitimate about using it, but if you want like an honest to goodness shot at getting a sick dub, that going without it is how you do it. So, okay, so, oh, I see it. Hold on. There's the third person mode. So it's a little bit hard to see. But yeah, it's like a little flowery. If I could like give this to somebody else, or maybe even drop the weapon. But yeah, there's no button to drop weapons, sadly. I was like, what does this button do? Yes, but it's just a different, it's like a flowery skin. Wish I could zoom in a little bit more. But it's very old school. Does it even have something written on the top there? Oh, I think it's just how the light's reflecting, maybe. So yeah, just a different model for the cannon. Very nice. Okay, well there it is. That's Serious Sam in all of its glory. And once again, thank you to Devolver Digital for providing the review key for this game. I mean, I loved it. That final boss was tough. There were some really tough combat sequences throughout like that last level or two. Some really tough ones, and I'm glad we were able to see it all the way through in hard difficulty.